Came to Utah. I grew up in Modesto, California. I don't know if there's
Scott Petersonville, right? There it is.
So yeah, I wasn't sure how many people here knew that you were the perfect husband. How do you go from playing Clark Kent to how do you prepare for Scott Peterson?
Those of you who don't know, do you guys know who Scott Peterson is? Yeah. He's in jail for life. Yeah, he's not a good guy. He is a sociopath who did some awful things and was a murderer. But let's not get into specifics. But they offered me this film, and I turned it down. They offered it to me again, I turned it down. They offered it to me again, I turned it down. They kept doing that, and I realized that I did look somewhat like Scott Peterson, the guy, and I was like, oh. And they kept offering it to me. Finally, I was speaking to my dad one day, and I said, Dad, they keep offering me this movie to play Scott Peterson, and I'm just worried about playing the role because I don't want people to associate me with him. You know, if I do a really good job, someone's going to stab me on the street, and I just don't want that, you know. And or chase me with pitchforks and fire on the street. I don't know. I don't want that. And I'm not going to Modesto.
It's Modesto. We all have pitchforks.
You've just done it. You put the stereotype right in. He listened to my whole spiel, and he's like, "Dean, are you an actor?" I was like, "Well, no." I'm sorry. He started with, "Could you be good in the role?" I said, "Actually, yeah, I think I'd be really good in it because, you know, I look like him, and he's." And the thing about Scott Peterson, if you watch all of his interviews and things, he's just a bad actor. I was like, I can do that. That's like my wheelhouse. I got this. Anyway, so he said, "Could you be good?" I said, "I can be very good." And he said, "Are you an actor?" And I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Then go to work, you idiot." So I took the role and did it, and it was, I was glad I did, although it's creepy. I use it now as a barometer for dating. So if any woman goes up and says to me, "Oh, I loved you as Scott Peterson," I'm like, "You're out."
Hello.
Hello.
I also grew up on Lois and Clark, so you were definitely...
She said grew up on Lois and Clark, not threw up.
You were definitely one of my teenage crushes.
All right. Except I was a grown man and you were a teenager. Shh. Age thing.
You were 27. That's, you know. Anyway.
That's illegal. That's totally illegal.
Anyway.
It's not illegal now, by the way. It was then. Just throwing it out there. Is there a ring on there? Okay. Sorry. Next question, please. That was my brother, by the way, who said that. What a jerk he is.
I do have a question. Okay. If you could have any of Superman's powers in real life, what would it be?
That varies from day to day. But mostly I would go with the ability to fly. Because I tell you what, being able to get place to place would be such an absolute luxury. I don't like, I know it's ironic, but I don't like flying. I don't like it. You gotta spend all that time inside I don't know, 300 million ton metal thing flying 36,000 feet in the air. I agree, it doesn't make sense, right? So I don't love that. So I'd go with the ability to fly. Sometimes I want that X-ray vision, but I'm gonna leave that story alone too.
All right, we're gonna go with our last question right here.
So, just saying, you do look as good as you did in Lois and Clark.
Yeah. Well, what's that?
I grew up watching reruns.
Rerun, okay.
So that makes me older.
That's good. Just, you compliment first was great, and then right there.
I'm only about a year and a half older than your son. So
That's even worse.
Oh my gosh.
Well, what were the names of the 2 episodes that you wrote of Lois and Clark?
I wrote one called Season's Greeting. Like greed, there was a play on words. Very intelligent of me. So Season's Greetings, and then I wrote one called Virtually Destroyed, which was a virtual thing where Lois and Clark actually got together for the first time. Virtually, if you will. So those are the 2, Season's Greetings and Virtually Destroyed. All right, thank you. My son.
All right, guys. We're gonna take a picture really quick, so everybody stand up.